Bonds on Tattersall Drive. That's near the intersection of Highway 280 and Highway 119. Police say they responded to a shooting between two employees at the restaurant. When they arrived on the scene, they found a 22-year-old pregnant woman who'd been shot in the abdomen. She was taken to the hospital where she's expected to be okay, but sadly her unborn baby died. The suspect, a 36-year-old man, is being held in the Hoover City Jail.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Super 2. Okay, baby, no vid for this on Tuesday month for y'all, man. I probably do a tragic news out of Hoover, Alabama, to where the man was arrested, after the shooting happened on that Saturday afternoon, to where I think a child was killed, behind a shooting that happened, with two employees. So it's just that Unborn child was killed after shooting at walk-on somewhere in Tattersall Drive in Hoover Saturday afternoon. According to the Hoover police, it's off-spotted to a shooting call between two employees at the restaurant on June 14th. He said when officers arrived, they found 22-year-old pregnant woman with a gunshot wound to her abdomen, and he said woman went to the AUB hospital by the Hoover Fire Department. She is expected, I guess, to survive, and the unborn child died in the shooting. So it's just that he said that 36-year-old Melvin Crumble II of that Fayetteville was identified as the shooter and detained at the scene. It said when the investigation was still ongoing, additional information may be uncovered. Police said the evidence has suggested that the shooting was not intentional and happened as a result of a Crumble regularly handling his firearm in front of the victim. Detectives have not discovered any identification of a fight between Crumble, and the woman who was shot. So it's today. So it's today Crumble was charged with other manslaughter and second-degree assault, totaling up to $150 bond. And so it's just that Crumble has been held in the Hoover City Jail at the time of the shooting and will be transferred to the Shelby County Jail out there. And he says that he said that we're devastated about the tragic accident that occurred in Hoover. The local franchise is cooperating further with authorities. Counseling services have been available to our team members at the restaurant to help provide additional support during a difficult time. Our thoughts are with our team members, and I say with her family as she recovers. So they say that we aren't able to provide any current comment during the ongoing investigation. So they said about by the business, walk on sports, business out there, man, it's a tragedy, man. To where I think an unborn child was killed, man. Or because she didn't went on. But I feel like this guy on the screen is arrested. So I think I child with assault. And to where I think he put a firearm on the on the victim, to where he shot the child. I think it's out of rebellion, how I think she shot her. But I feel it's kind of crazy, man. To where the man on the screen is doing a lot of time. So I guess it might be for time, and I guess in prison for shooting the so I guess pregnant woman. So I guess it's so they said it's a fight suit or something. I don't know. It's a fight suit with the two employees or what's going on. But I feel like this guy on the screen had got a gun, and I think he but I feel like he actually shot the female, or I think he shot the So I probably shot the child. I think by accident, but I feel like he fired a gun by mistake by putting the trigger, and but I feel like I don't know. I think gun violence can maybe accidental, but I don't know. I feel like gun violence can. I don't know. I feel like people who use guns is to use for protection or to use it to use for violence and stuff. But I feel like them guns can get you locked up, man. But I feel like them guns can get you locked up because you're supposed to be careful. With your with a gun. The gun can have a trigger finger with it, man. But I feel like them guns can go off accidental or either be how someone who's trying to fire the gun by accident by kill somebody and how one did. But I feel like child got shot. Shot in the whole incident to where that old boy child was shot. How the whole thing went down, and but I feel like it's kind of sad to what the dude. It's probably child. I think manslaughter. So the manslaughter is still for murder, but I feel like I don't know. So I possibly he had shot her accidental, and so I feel the business called Walk In Business had explained to the whole company. I'm explaining to the people that the two employees I think to a fight argument or something outside the business, and how the whole thing went crazy, man. But I feel like he got charged with bitches shooting that unborn child. That I guess I think he done survived, and how the unborn child had got killed, for the incident went on, and but I feel like them guns, and I feel like guns can have a damage effect to people's lives to where especially if a child gets killed, means that it by a person who basically trying to shoot a gun at somebody, how the gun can go off, how the gun can get someone killed, and but I feel like the bullet doesn't have a name at all, but I feel like the bullet doesn't have. I don't know. I feel like the bullet does have a name at all, man. But I feel like he but sad for the family of the victim who got shot, so it's sad to mention light come.
On Tattersall Drive, that's near the intersection of Highway 280 and Highway 119. Police say they responded to a shooting between two employees at the restaurant. When they arrived on the scene, they found a 22-year-old pregnant woman who'd been shot in the abdomen. She was taken to the hospital where she's expected to be okay, but sadly her unborn baby died. The suspect, a 36-year-old man, is being held in the Hoover City Jail.